Okay, so it seems like there's even more with this Neuro Sama situation slash Vedal situation, which I've been uncovering over on places like Bluesky, and I think it's absolutely crazy that these people even exist and that these people are saying this kind of stuff towards Neuro Sama and Vedal. Now, again, I think, at the start we covered these previous tweets and stuff talking about the fact that Neurosama was demon tech, which I thought was absolutely crazy. And also, we also covered another tweet saying that Vedal should be arrested for fraud and Neurosama should be shut down, which apparently wasn't a joke as well. So that is pretty crazy, right? And at the end of the day, I think it is just obviously a bunch of delusional people who, don't really care and will just say whatever they want about certain people, right? And I don't think it was anything that bad. But I do think that it has gotten even worse in the sense that, what people are now calling for, as I came across another tweet, or I say tweet, a Bluesky, whatever they call it, post. I'm not sure what they call it over there, but essentially, yeah, there was this one post that I saw also in the same kind of threads from this one person, and obviously I said, I'm so glad that these people stay contained on Bluesky. How are we equating Vedal to tech billionaires Elon Musk and Sam Altman, calling for them to get the gold D Roger treatment over Neurosama's sub-record? Please go touch some grass. And yeah, obviously, as they say there, they said, I would say more, but elaborating on, I think Vedal deserved the same treatment as Elon Musk and Sam Altman deserve, would get me suspended. And I did a bit of digging, and I found a tweet about what she thinks, or he thinks, or whoever thinks, what they think that Sam Altman deserves. And they said, Sam Altman needs the Gold D Roger treatment, which, if you don't know what happens to Gold D Roger, obviously it's a character in One Piece. It's not a spoiler, by the way, because it happens literally at the beginning of the entire series. He obviously gets, by the world government or whatever it is, whatever it's called. And that's essentially what they're calling for Vedal, which I think is crazy, over creating Neurosama. Like, seriously, are we that dumb? So yeah, obviously it seems like there are some pretty crazy people on Bluesky that want Vedal to be no more over Neurosama, which I think is absolutely insane. And obviously they're trying to equate him to two kind of billionaires who also create AI kind of things. Obviously Elon Musk with his Grok and Sam Altman with ChatGPT. But again, I don't think Vedal is anywhere near on the level of Elon Musk or Sam Altman, sadly, right? Because again, obviously it is Neurosama that he is just working on. It's not like he's working on some big massive AI platform or whatever. And I think it does come from a lot of misunderstanding that these people have. And that's what's happened over the past couple of months or so, is that it's all been a huge misunderstanding for some people in terms of what Neurosama is, how Neurosama is made, and how Neurosama really works, right? Because obviously Neurosama is an LLM, being a language learning model. And again, I do think that a lot of people don't really think about that, and obviously equate her to just something that is running off of ChatGPT or something, which is not the case. And obviously Vedal has worked hard to kind of filter out a lot of different things and kind of keep Neurosama to a point where, she's able to entertain for stream, while also not going off the deep end and saying something absolutely crazy, which she has done before, right? Because we all remember that is one of the big reasons as to why Neurosama did get popular in the beginning, is because during the early testing and stuff for this, chat members would obviously feed her like racist or kind of offensive material, right? And she would repeat it on stream, and then Vedal would have to shut it down, or Twitch would ban her as well, which I thought, was quite funny at the end of the day, because, it seems like it wasn't fully polished. Now, obviously, Neurosama is in a much better space now and has grown so much to the point where it does block out, most things. And we don't have that problem anymore. But again, as I said, Neurosama has come so far. And I think that a lot of people are very just angry at the fact that, they were able to beat the hype train record twice over on Twitch. That is the main reason, I think. And I think it is just jealousy, or kind of people angry at like AI or whatever for this, when I think it is a huge achievement, especially for Vedal, who obviously has spent so much time creating Neurosama and putting work into it. And I think a lot of people just don't understand that, right? A lot of people from the outside that maybe don't watch them, and maybe they don't kind of understand how much Vedal is involved in streams, and how much collabs are involved in streams as well, even whenever Vedal is not there, right? Because again, whenever Vedal's not there, usually she's doing some kind of collab. Obviously, there is some down periods where, yes, they'll leave Neuro or Evil on their own with chat, but again, you know, Vedal is always there watching and making sure everything is going good as well. So I think, yeah, a lot of people do misunderstand heavily how Neurosama is and how the streams actually go down on Vedal's stream, because as I said, it does feature a lot of humans too, and they will go after the AI aspect a ton, to the point where they're saying this kind of stuff about Vedal, which I think is absolutely disgusting, right? I think it is pretty horrible to be saying that they deserve the Gold D Roger treatment, which is definitely a way that I've never seen someone say it before. But that is crazy, right? All over an AI VTuber, we are saying that, you know, someone deserves the same treatment as Sam Altman and Elon Musk, which, yeah, I mean, these people are crazy, right? Some people said this is a laugh. Ali Dog 18 plus suggestive. Obviously, yeah, that's what they put a little there. Said I wouldn't be so sure about that. Said I'd like to believe it's all about envy and not pure malice. Said certified blue sky moment. Said so jealousy of molding from mentally ill folk on the insane asylum app. And yeah, I think this just obviously brings an even worse rep to Blue Sky itself. You know, because the more I've been finding these, the more crazy they get. And I think it's one of these things too, where, you know, people were telling me that, hey, why are you, you know, pointing out this is only a Blue Sky thing? Well, point me anywhere else where people are saying that, you know, Vedal deserves the Gold D Roger treatment. Obviously, I can't say it on YouTube. Point me anywhere else where people are saying that, right? And then obviously I'll concede. And obviously this person we covered in the last video saying, why are you framing this as a Blue Sky thing when you can find the same shit here? I said, show me a post on Twitter of them saying that Vedal should be arrested and Neurosama is demon tech, and then I'll concede. They said, what a return reply, you're a grifting boy. Yeah, again, obviously then go into just a weird, I guess, like insult thing. I don't get it. And then I just said, so you didn't find anybody doing it or no, right? And then they said, the Vedal is terrible and Neuro is evil. Yes, tons. Still unable to provide me with any proof or any kind of screenshots from Twitter of people saying the same thing. Who said, take your meds and calm down. I said, brilliant rebuke. Do you have proof? Yes, take your meds. Which again, you say, do you have proof? They say yes. They didn't show the proof. Like, I literally asked for the proof in the first thread, right? Show me the proof. Show me the proof of this happening on Twitter. And then obviously I will say that it's also happening on Twitter, but nobody can show me the proof. So I won't say it is happening there yet, right? Again, maybe someone will in the future, but still yet to find anything, right? And it does all seem to be coming from Blue Sky. So obviously, as I said, these are now, these are now 3 dots that have now made a line, right? We had 2 dots that made a line. We have 3 dots that are making like a triangle now, right? So maybe we'll find some more dots. We can make a square or maybe a hexagon. That would be great. Well, obviously it wouldn't be great because it's more harassment towards Vedal, but I think it is pretty crazy that some people try to deny the fact that these people exist on Blue Sky, and that it is it's a product of a lot of the people that have kind of seeked refuge over there, and a lot of these crazy people have decided to also go over there as well, to the point where, yeah, it's getting pretty crazy, right? Where they're saying, yeah, Vedal should be arrested, Vedal should be even worse, and also that Neurosama is demon tech. Is that the power of Christ compels you? Like, I don't exactly, like, what do they mean by demon tech? I don't even know. But again, maybe we're gonna have to perform an exorcism on you know, Neurosama in the future, just to get rid of the demons within her. But maybe they're talking about evil. You never know. So yeah, obviously it seems like you know, Neurosama hasn't gone live, or Vedal hasn't gone live since the subathon, so they've just been enjoying a nice break. So hopefully we do see them back very, very soon. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share those kind of new kind of screenshots or whatever with you, because I thought it was pretty insane, right? People have been getting even more horrible and disgusting about this kind of stuff, to the point where it's getting a little bit too far, right? Obviously, with the arresting thing, it's just funny to laugh at, but saying that someone should, you know, obviously die over it, it's just not good, right? And it doesn't paint a very good look for a lot of people in the community over there, and it's just pretty horrible at the end of the day, right? But yeah, I mean, that is essentially all there is for this situation. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So, yeah.